Sunday. We got away with a victory by the skin of our teeth, 23-19. Excellent win, but it was scary as hell those last couple of minutes. Right. So, dude, I want to start with you, man. How do you think we did offensively?
We started out good, man. Like, when's the last time y'all remember having 2 touchdown drives in a row? Man, actually 3 scores. We got a field goal on the very next one. I can't remember the last time we did that.
Me neither.
Then, the same reared this ugly head. But, the defense played okay, but they made the stops. They made the turnovers when we needed them.
Right.
They came through when we needed them.
What you think?
I felt the same way, man. I was happy to see us putting points on the board. We missed some on defense. Like, we had, a couple key players not playing today, and it showed. We was getting scraped a little bit in the secondary, but you know what I mean? We came through in the end and locked it down, and I'm happy for that. That's all I can say about it.
What you think?
Well, I feel like just what Wax said, we had a secondary, our secondary looked a little bit struggling at times, but they know Minka's out, so that middle is wide open. So they're going to do exactly what they're supposed to do as a offensive unit anytime they play us.
Right.
And they're going to try to pick on the middle or pick where our best players aren't at.
Right.
And that was their job. They did exactly what they were supposed to do. I knew from rip they were going to play us tough. Green Bay always, for some strange reason, feels like playing us is like, winning the Super Bowl. They got to play us their toughest. Running wise, I feel like they showed up and showed out. I called it last week. I jumped all the way out the window, and I landed on the damn ground on my feet. Buck 82, I think, because your boy had 101, and then Harris had 82. Yeah, 82 yards.
Which is not, it's not that bad. Actually.
No, it wasn't.
Good. That's good for both of them to get. We almost had 200 yards rushing all together.
Right. And as far as, like I said, running the ball, Najee Harris, they said it today earlier in the game. He was the number 1 yard holder at Alabama. You know how hard that shit is to do? Like the rushing leader in Alabama?
Right.
He holds the record. So when we drafted him, I'm thinking to myself, finally, we got somebody that's getting ready to be able to run up and down the field at his leisure.
Right.
So that's the part for me that was hard to, it was a hard pill to swallow when he wasn't living up to his name.
Right.
But we had to get all the pieces in order. And I knew by now we should have the pieces. So like I said last week when I jumped all the way out the window, wasn't the score that I called, because I called 24-14, I think.
Right.
I think we was all off on our predictions.
Y'all was the closest.
But we still got that down.
Y'all said 24-17. Y'all both did.
I said 24-13.
You did? Okay, you're right. I got up a point on you, and then Wax had 3 on me, so you was the closest.
But still, Matt Canada still trash to me.
Yeah.
He called. Here's the thing. He called a good game, the first part of the game, but it's when they adjusted to it, he still kept the same game plan. It's he's if he goes plan A, and then if plan A ain't working, go to plan A. What the hell?
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
It's damn, they're loading up the box now because they see we was gashing them, but he still was trying to run it in a loaded box. So
I even texted y'all guys earlier because we're in a group text chain,
and we do this every game.
And I said I finally see what y'all both are talking about as far as Canada.
Right.
Yeah.
Canada's concerned because he's definitely calling some dumbass plays at the most unopportune time.
Right.
We had the ball, when we got that interception in the end zone.
Right.
He runs those 2
the tosses and sweeps and shit.
That's crazy.
And the end rounds is
that's not necessary.
I know. And see, other coaches would run an end around and then build off of that.
Right.
He just keeps going back to the same goddamn plays, and it's if it didn't really work that well the first time, what makes you think it's going to work again?
And I don't know why you want to chew time off with those plays. When you pitch it behind where the NFL is lined up at, you're 7 yards behind already.
Right.
So let's just say if the defense is smart enough to adjust, which a lot of defenses are, that's a tackle in the backfield that takes the yard you got for the night away, because that chips at that. And it's an unnecessary play.
And the thing that I didn't see, and I don't remember, man, maybe he did it, but I don't remember much play action at all today.
Right.
And we were running the ball good, but we didn't do play action at all, which is fucking dumb. If you're running the ball that good and they're loading the box, that's when you
hit him with the play
Yeah,
action.
you come back with it, then somebody's gonna be open in the middle. But he didn't do that at all.
That
George
last-
Pickens still didn't get it. I don't even know if he got a catch. He might
No,
got
he
one.
did.
Two. I
He
think he
did.
got two.
He led our team tonight in yardage. He did.
Nah, I don't think so. Well, yeah, he did. He had 45 yards.
And receiving yards?
Yeah,
Okay.
I always know.
3 catches.
Just so y'all know. I'm right. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But think about this though. Look how pathetic that is.
It is.
45 yards is
leading
leading
the
receiver.
team. Yep.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I agree
I don't
with
know,
that.
and I don't know if that's on Kenny more, because sometimes Kenny gets out there, but I really think it's Canada. I think it's the receiver, the routes that they're running. We don't throw nothing over the middle of the field. They don't. There's nobody even crossing the middle of the field. It just seems like it's all outside throws, and those are the hardest throws and catches to make.
And when we do cross, we got a penalty because
Right.
old boy scraped the defender, which
Right.
I thought was a ticky-tack kind
It
of
was.
penalty.
It was, especially at that time of the
Right.
game.
I was
Right.
thinking the same
That
thing.
was like, that put the brakes on our offense, and I didn't like that shit.
That was
at
game.
all.
That was game over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was game over too.
Now, I feel personally like the team showed up and showed out. Kenny, when he ran the ball, that was necessary. That's why I'm in favor of Kenny Pickett.
Right.
I think he should be back there because he's the most mobile quarterback we have.
Yeah.
If you can toss the rock a little bit and still be able to dodge and duck outside the pocket, I'm going to roll with you just
Right.
for that simple reason because that helps us out in the long run.
I mean, Mitch moves pretty good, but Mitch makes bad decisions.
Yes,
too.
he does. He
Like
stays
Kenny-
back there too long.
Right, Kenny don't make too many bad choices. He might not be the best, but he doesn't put us. He doesn't lose the game for us.
He senses the heat.
Right.
He knows when they're closing in on
Right.
him, so he makes adjustments. So I appreciate that. So moving forward, fellas, next week, y'all know what it is. Back inside the conference.
Yeah, what's that? Cleveland.
Yep.
In Cleveland.
Watch it. Say it right.
Cleveland.
You better take that V out of there.
Right. And they won today, right?
Who, Cleveland?
Yeah.
Man, dude, it's like here's how it's going right now. Baltimore, us, Cleveland, then Cincy. We're a game over Cleveland, and we're a game behind Baltimore, which we beat them. So I don't understand why we're a game behind
Yeah,
Baltimore.
Cleveland beat Baltimore.
Yeah. In which case, that should make us tied for first.
Cleveland beat Baltimore. I like to hear that shit.
We're in
What is
second.
that?
We're in second.
See that? 7-3. Like, well, they're a game up on us.
Right.
So
They
we
played
got to
more.
wait.
They played. Yes, because they played more games.
They haven't had a bye yet.
Right.
So
And they might have their bye this week, so we might have them coming off a bye, which
I hope so.
I forget. I don't know when their bye is though.
Yeah, we play the Bengals, right? I mean, we got 2 conference games in a row.
Right,
Yeah.
both away games too.
So that's going to be rough.
That's going to be tough, man.
Going to that dog pound and then washing it down, going to Cincinnati. I mean, Ohio, they already don't like the way Pittsburgh comes in there,
Right,
flaunting that victory that we got the last time we played them.
right,
Not saying Cincy, but Cleveland.
right.
Excuse me, Cleveland.
Yeah, it's gonna be we'll see. Like I said, Cleveland, they won today. They got the Ravens, and the Ravens is pretty good. So we got
They're
our
leading our conference.
yeah,
man.
we got our hands cut out for us. Is that a phrase? Is that
No, I was wondering. I'm like, hands cut out. I'm like, oh shit, the hands are gonna be like,
what's the phrase? We got our something cut out for
we
us.
got our work cut out.
Yeah,
for us.
our work cut out for us.
It's our hands full and our work cut out for us.
We're cutting our hands out.
Hell yeah, we gonna have like little fucking
Little jazz hands.
hell yeah. But yeah, man. So can I get a in-game prediction, Wax? We gonna start it off with you, man. I need to know what you thinking over there.
No doubt. We're going to go into Cleveland and put our foot square in their ass.
Okay.
Escape that. Come home, recoup, and then go right back to Cincinnati and put our foot in their ass.
Okay. Any game prediction? Because we're gonna take it game for game.
All right. Well,
So next game, what's the score prediction?
against Cleveland, I'm going to say, what? Let me see. Probably 17-10. I'm going
Okay.
17-10.
Yeah, it's gonna be a close game. Duvioso.
I'm probably going. Let me see. Probably 2017.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. I
That's
think
fair.
it'll be. It's always a one score game. Most of our games are one score, so
Right.
I can't see this one being too much different.
Okay. I'm gonna take this tab.
Jump out the window, man.
Jump out the window.
Look, 45-2. Like, how the hell?
20-10. And I can guarantee y'all know why I'm saying this, and y'all at home know why I'm saying this.
Why
Do you
that?
know why I'm saying it? Dude?
Why?
What?
Why?
Because I'm willing it.
And you're dealing it?
You damn right I'm dealing it. I'm willing and dealing it. I'm calling that shit just like I called it last week. We're getting ready to do exactly what my mans and them said. We're gonna go to Cleveland. We're gonna beat their ass.
Right.
We're gonna come home, get some soup, rest up, practice,
And then
go straight back over to Ohio. But this time we're gonna go to Cincy.
Right.
We're gonna beat their ass, and then we bringing it back on home.
that's
Period.
what I like to hear. That's
We're gonna
what I
get
like
into
to
the
hear.
Cincy score next week, though. Next episode, our Thanksgiving episode.
Okay.
So, without further ado, welcome to Pittsburgh, bitch. 6-3. Holla at your Guala and Guadalajara.